So the event is a hackathon. We have groups of people coming together to talk about issues and try and find creative solutions.
What we're looking for you to do is think of a way that technology can be used to enhance learning. But it's not supposed to be a finished product, it's a concept. It's made of polystyrene, it's hacked together, but it shows an idea. The hackathon's going to be 24 hours, try and see what as a team you can bring together.
So what's really interesting is we've got students from the College of Arts and students from the School of Computer Science who are bringing very, very different perspectives.
Okay, so we should be writing these down and just software and half.
Do one screen.
Yeah, so yeah, you're doing one screen.
Looking at interactive screens, we can swap ideas through.
Initially, you can see them very much pulling in the directions of their expertise.
Maybe you want to send Hackathon on the software side, but it's the hardware side that makes it more unique or interesting.
And actually now as they're starting to amalgamate and come towards a shared perspective, there's some really interesting ideas going forward. I've got no idea how that's actually going to work out.
Think about what problem you're trying to solve and have that kind of clear articulation. This is what we're trying to make better, and this is how this solution makes us better.
What my team's doing is sort of a table where everyone has a tablet and they can interact on the same workspace and send things onto a big monitor that everyone can see. I'm sort of trying to make a mock-up of what that does. So if you imagine this is a tablet, you can click on all these things and drag and add text. And I'm trying to sort of simulate how it all works.
Alright, yes.
What do you need?
Making a model.
Of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they want real size.
Real size?
Yeah.
How big should that be then?
It's like 750 by 800. It's like, it has this shape because it's like a way of interacting, so like the tables can connect to each other and like you can be facing each other without like being on top of each other. And then you have like the screen coming out, which you'll be able to, like the lecturer would be able to have access to it. And you have like a little pad with buttons, so you can, like, if you have a question you can press on it, or if you want to change the slide, or like if you don't understand any of it, you just like press of it and the lecturer will be able to know that that is happening.
Callum and Ellen's group, they're at their sort of designing stage now and refining the design ideas and the design intention. They've got some great process work which has developed into this scheme for the space, and I think it's realistic, it's coherent in what they're trying to achieve and addressing the brief. Erica and Rebecca's group, they're also in a very similar position. They're starting to have their ideas built in a small prototype down in the laser cutter, and they've got some very innovative ideas.
We've now got a 3D representation in the form of a model, a sketch model, and we've got a software that's built a 3D model as well. We know what needs to be done now, we just need to try and get it cut down at the workshop, and then we need to work on visuals and work out what it's going to look like through Photoshop and everything. So
The model that we've done here is to create a space that sort of creates a relationship between both the student and the lecturer. So this is a group space where we'd have a set of divides, partitions, and then this separate plan represents the lecturer floor plan. So if you were in like a big seminar or something, and that's how the tables would be laid out, connecting to each other and connecting to
And then the
fellow
screens
users.
would move to wherever you want them.
Okay, so what we've got is this Stream Deck, and the way this works is it uses hotkeys. So when I'm pressing this, what's actually happened is it's registering it as like a 2 or a 3. So doing that, I can check whenever one of these keys is being pressed, and it will then change what image is being displayed.
can you just hold that to the side?
All the screen really is just a workspace, and you've got just little buttons to get to more stuff. One of the big things is collaborating. We have sort of a live feed of everyone else's workspace, sort of as they're doing it.
We wanted to keep the desk space the sort of gesture of swiping upwards, and we wanted to move the walls so we can mould the room around how the people wanted it.
Put it simply, we think that the classroom hasn't changed enough and it has not evolved with technology. We aim to bring that to the classroom.
We were thinking that each sort of side surface would be magnetic and they would basically connect with their next door neighbour. There's like, we made about 10 different configurations of community space with that, and so we made like a couple of card models just showing from plan how the shape could basically be.
Different configurations you could have within the room.
But Electra can just walk around and talk to people closer and further away, so there isn't that, oh, I'm going to sit at the back type mentality or sit in the front.